Hello and welcome to Lister LD1 Restoration Part 6 now. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this here another coat of the barrel, another coat of heat-proof black. I'm going to also, so I have got silver paint, I'm going to spray my flywheel fan. I'll give that a coat as it's such a warm day. And in here in the garage it's nice and warm, so it's ideal painting conditions. So I'm going to paint those two pieces. Not really a lot to do this episode, but it's always something to keep topped up on updates. Can't do a lot now until my dad comes back, because I'm hoping to some of the bigger areas of the engine, like mainly the tin work, like cowling out, I'm going to have them sprayed, as my dad has done a bit of body shop over time. So he's going to teach me how to spray some of the tin work. I think the tin work will look better sprayed than it will brush painted. So he's going to teach me how to do that. Also, I'm going to probably... there's nothing at the moment I can see that I can reassemble without having it painted. So what I shall do is probably spray this, spray that. Yeah, so not a lot other than that, I think. It's all quick things to do. Oh, I might clean out the flywheel rim as well a bit. Get that run over on the angle grinder. So I'm going to start by spraying the thing up. Okay, well I've applied the first coat of silver paint to the flywheel fan, to the back anyway. And I've done that about, I don't know, about a minute ago now. I used a wheel spray. What they put on alloy wheels, we had it kicking around. And it's good for aluminium, so and it says it's got all the primer and everything built into it. So, well, for a fan you're only going to see a little bit, but I thought I'd just spray it so you can see the whole thing is good to see. I mean, for what you see a nice bit of silver, and there's no paint on it or anything. And I thought, well, if there's no paint on it, either it was painted silver or it wasn't painted at all. So instead of me polishing all the aluminium up and it goes rusty, if you can't reach it or anything, just spray it silver. And I think it doesn't look too bad. And this is the back, so no one's going to see the back. This is just purely for protection. And also I thought if it doesn't look good, you won't see it and I can start again, if you know what I mean. If I do the front. And it doesn't look too bad. Let's go down quickly. You can see the colour difference in the two. If I zoom in, there's the original aluminium colour, a little bit of overspray, and you can see the nice clean. So up there is what it looks like, and it's already dry to the touch because it is so warm in here. And it said in the tin, put a second coat on, reapply a second coat within approximately 3 minutes. I've been speaking to you for about 2 minutes now, so I think I shall put another coat on. Also, if you flip it over, you can see before, after. It shouldn't look too bad. Before, after. So I shall continue with that. The next job is do the other side. We'll reapply some coat. Okay, as you can see here, I've applied the first coat of paint to the other side, so the whole thing's now had one coat. And at the moment, it doesn't look too bad. I'll just take it off the tripod quickly and we can all see. I've got to try and somehow get the fins, you see, so just a few more coats. This is the worst I'd do. You see all the fins there have been missed. Some here. But at the moment it looks almost like a freshly cast piece of thing. Just do a swoop around. This side. That's the side you've already seen. I think that doesn't look too bad. And that'll look really nice, a nice lovely green flywheel. I know some people paint them dark black, but I think the great thing with the Lister diesel, the way I'm doing it, is it will break up the the green. You might have a bit of black on the air filter, a bit of green here and a bit of polished brass, but you have silver flow behind. You can see a nice lovely silver thing going around. Just makes the flow stand out a little bit more. So you have the colour of the transfers, and hopefully, a nice lovely wooden trolley, it shouldn't look too bad. But I really want this to be a nice lovely looking diesel engine. I want, because some people, I'm not saying everyone, but some stationary collectors don't class these old diesels, CSs or LDs or anything like that, or any small diesel engine. No matter, considering this thing is 2015 now, this thing was built in 2000 and this thing was built in 1955. It's 60-year-old. So by my reckoning, I think it's classed as vintage, because 1955 people now are almost on pensions, and these engines can be referred to as pensioners. So yeah, I think these things should deserve a welcome place in Radfield now. Also, there are many of them still working day to day in cement mixers, water trucks and pumping water, but some of them have got the lucky break. So now I'm going to have a quick look around it. It's now dry again. As you can see, I probably missed a bit when I rotate it around. You see there is where it's been resting. See? I'll spray that bit up, and yeah, we'll go from there. It doesn't look too bad, so I'll show you once it's done. Okay, well, I've done a bit more to, well, I haven't done anything really to it actually. I was just saying thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below, comment and like the video if you did. And I don't think the likes don't do anything, but it just gives you a little bit of a thing, people watch it. I know some of my videos will drag on. I am promising to try and make them a bit more shorter and snap it into the point, and try not to ramble, but like I'm doing now. But here we go. Yeah, so what we've done is, so this episode we haven't done much really. There aren't going to be updates now probably for a while, until I get some things done to this engine, which is probably the next video will be of a rally coming up in a couple of weeks time, so there won't be anything special. So yeah, what we're going to do, what I've done is I've given the barrel another coat of matte black. That's like from this way up, have the barrel down so I can get underneath the fin, so I'm going to leave that harden off. The thing here, which is like some stupidly quick drying paint, that's dry, but that could probably, if it needs hardening up or what, hardening up, it will dry, but that's all sprayed in silver. Well, to really give it what it shows, if it is, I don't know if I've got a piece. There's the cap and everything, so it's a pretty close cap, and I think it looks absolutely shiny in the sun, looking good. So yeah, sizzling rising on our hands. So yeah, so I'd like to say thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 7 when I get round to it. I think part 7 should be getting the engine sprayed in primer, reassembling it, and maybe even putting top coat on. Probably part 8 that should be, hopefully or maybe a part 7 could be. Which, if you notice, the one job I haven't done, or I haven't mentioned yet, is 2 pieces of wood there. Yeah, that's for the trolley. Yeah, so I've got to do the trolley. So that's probably what we're going to do soon. Do the trolley. But here we go. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.